So here's the thing about Judah Manodog from Bojack Horseman. Everyone loves him. Seriously, I don't think I've met a single other person on the internet that hates this character. And this is the internet we're talking about. He makes such a huge impression on the viewers of the show, and he's only in about 18% of the episodes, which is kind of crazy to think about given how much we all remember of Judah and how big a presence he has. So what is it about Judah that gets everyone's gears revving? Well, number one, he's perfect. Not to mince words, but Judah doesn't make mistakes. Mistakes happen around Judah, and he fixes every single one of them. The only questionable thing he did was keep the offer from Vim from PC, but he did it to protect her, so it's not particularly a mistake. Personally, I'm not sure he earned that firing, but PC was in a really bad place, so I totally understand her feeling betrayed and not being able to work with him any further. I would like to hear everyone's thoughts about this mistake in the comments below and whether you actually consider it a mistake or not. Personally, I don't, and I totally understand why Judah would keep it from her in the time, but I totally also understand the other side. But the other reason why Judah is perfect is he is the lifeblood of PC's agency once it begins. In the first half of Season 3, they do a really good job showing you not only how chaotic it is there, but how essential Judah is to the atmosphere. His pitch for how the agency should think in the premiere of Season 3 is not only really smart, but also an excellent way to show how Judah can inspire and keep PC on her toes, which is tough to do, considering how fast that woman thinks.
But we're a small agency, and we need to think like one. Instead of spreading ourselves thinner, we should be focusing on getting better gigs for the clients we already have.
He also, in that season, gets PC a wonderful date with someone she dates for a long time and considers having a future with, makes her so happy, even though he is interested in her. And he never makes a move when she's in a vulnerable place, allowing her to work out what she needs before confessing her feelings. And I think that's the big difference between him and Ralph, where Ralph kind of went after her aggressively when he came back into the picture, when PC was picking up the baby in Season 5, but Judah always waited for the right moment. He never confessed, wanted to let PC realize the feelings on her own, and until he was sure, he would not make her uncomfortable and he would just be her employee. And then when he comes back in Season 6 after being fired for so long, the writers know exactly how he'd feel. The sky's clear, the mood improves, color brightens, everyone is happy to see Judah back in the picture. And he saves the strike, helping PC do the right thing. He comes back with such a bang, not only as PC's kind of voice of reason, but also just as the perfect angel that he always was. Another reason why everyone loves Judah is he is the opposite of this colorful world that we're used to. Judah presents a really perfect contrast to the lively and jaunty characters that we're surrounded with. Having one completely straight-laced character who never breaks his composure strangely works insanely well for the comedic timing, but he also fits so well into the world just as a character. I always think of the moment where Todd says he doesn't have any sophisticated adult friends, and Judah is genuinely offended at the prospect of Todd not considering him a friend. It's just so sweet, but he's still so Judah about it. You gotta love those small moments because they are really what endear you to his character. And then he helps Todd plan the entire party. And again, when he gets PC 3 dates due to failing to understand when she's joking, it is just a wonderful aspect of his very serious character. Such a creative way to utilize such a serious guy and make him feel so silly at the same time. Another reason why people love Judah is that he can be surprisingly tender. When he finally expresses his feelings to PC, you can tell that he's been waiting for a long time. The very serious exterior breaks down and we can see Judah love for the first time in the series. And although he's shown many moments of vulnerability because he's comfortable with his masculinity, gotta love that writing, it is so good to see him finally let this all down in a moment of complete and total emotional honesty. What really cements this is the "Judah, your hair's so long." That line is so relatable too because it has never been down. Again, this is the first time we see him break that hard as a rock exterior, which is really hard for him, I can imagine. He is an extremely professional guy, and he always wants to remain as professional and poised as possible. Even when he's fired by PC, he remains extremely sensitive to her feelings and doesn't blow up in rage. He doesn't say he's disappointed in her. He just says that it's sad, and he's only sad because he liked working with her. He is such a wonderful employee to have and such an amazing partner to PC. The wedding between him and Princess Carolyn is so extravagant. It's amazing to see how much work he puts into it, but it's also so obvious that they both bounced off of each other, not stopping until that wedding became extremely over the top. That's what's so great about him and PC as a couple. They bounce so well off of each other, it just makes sense. You can especially see this when he comes back in season 6. They really play up how they are perfect partners, and it's heartwarming to see them back together after so long apart. On phone calls with the main storyline, they're coming up with other projects. They're thinking of ways to be able to protect each other. You know what? Damn the people who say she should have ended up with Ralph. Let PC make her own decisions because Judah is perfect! And one more thing I'd like to throw in. Judah has always clearly cared for PC. It's not exactly a thing. I know a lot of people feel that it was thrown in season 6, but I genuinely feel that's not the case. I think Judah had it for a long time, especially you can see it when Ralph comes back into the picture in season 4, and Judah tries to get rid of him.
If you'd like to never see him again, I have ways of getting rid of him.
What kind of ways?
Asking him politely to not come back. Actually, that's only one way.
It's such a great way to show how much he cares for Princess Carolyn, even though, again, he is the most serious character. And number 4, why everyone loves him, is because he's played by Diedrich Bader. What an amazing actor. I mean, I've seen him in so many comedies, he's so funny, and his voice just lends itself perfectly to Judah. I mean, seriously, could anyone else actually play this character as well as Diedrich did? I mean, he definitely is a big reason why people love Judah so much, and he is so endearing. But that is all of the reasons why I love Judah Manodog. If you have any others that you think I missed, please put them in the comments below and let me know why you love Judah so much. Anyway, if you want to support us further, you can go to patreon.com/PosiTVty, that's PosiTVty. There you can get all of this content on YouTube extremely early. You get to see reactions uncut, and you get to choose what you want to see on the channel. So it's a great way to support us, but it's also a great way to get more content for yourself. So I definitely recommend doing that, and I will see you guys for the next time, whether it's a video essay, everything great about, or whatever you want. Let me know, and goodbye!